Hi and welcome to Virtuo's Guru, where barbecue and grilling is made tasty. I'm Brandon Tanner, and today we are going to be doing, with Cinco de Mayo coming right around the corner, we're going to be doing some killer carne asada. If you like this type of content,
right down. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video like this one.
Alright, cool. So like I said, with Cinco de Mayo coming around, we're doing some carne asada. You know, my wife's family is Hispanic, and so I was introduced to this, you know, quite a while back, and do it very similar to how they do it, and then a little bit different with some of my own tastes and preferences and other things I've learned along the way. But I've got all the details and ingredients down below, so you don't have to worry about that. But one of the most important pieces of carne asada is the meat that you pick. And so we go to De Leon's, which is our local Mexican meat market here, and they've got other restaurants and stuff. But our favorite, and you can use other types of meat, but this is the flap meat, and so that's a meat it's really nice marbled, so it's got a good fat content to it, and then it's got the meat, so it's kind of juicy, flavorful. It's my favorite part. So when you go to the meat market, if you want this specific type, you got to ask for the flap meat, or sometimes it's referred to as ranchera. You know, that's just that type of meat. And so what you also need is some orange juice, some cilantro, white onion, limes, and then we're going to use some jalapeno peppers that we're going to put on the grill as we go, and then we'll cut those up and put them into our tacos later. And then the killer is this Carne Asada Seasoning. Like I said, you can get it from your local meat market. I have some on my site, you know, below if you want to get it there on Amazon. And then kind of a game changer, and I've been putting it on a lot of different types of meat, is the Worceschester. So anyways, it's just a different flavor, and I really like it, so it's kind of an optional deal, but something that you know, that I highly recommend. So with that, we'll show you the steps and process like we always do. We're going to create a bath on one side with the orange juice and with the limes, and then we'll put that through, and then we'll move them over. We'll put some of the Worcestershire on them, and then we'll season both sides of the carne asada. And then I like mine to sit overnight. If you don't have the time, you know, that's fine, but I wouldn't do it any less than 2 hours of marinating, and you might want to leave it out if you're going to do that. Just my recommendation. The longer you can marinate it, like overnight, the better off it's going to be with the flavors and such. So with that, should we get the marinating?
Yeah.
All right. Approximately 2 cups of orange juice. About 1 cup of freshly squeezed lime. Make the production line. Add in some Worcestershire, and then season to taste. Once you're done with that, flip it over to the other side, do the same thing. Add the onions. Add the cilantro to taste. Alright, so we marinated our carne asada overnight, and it is smelling and looking perfect. And then I also, down below, I put instructions and ingredients. My wife makes this awesome Pico de Gallo that goes, we're going to make tacos out of these later. And even tomorrow we're going to make authentic Mexican street tacos out of the leftovers, and we'll do another video to show you how you can do that for the leftovers. It's a really great way to do it. But this Pico de Gallo is so good, and you can use either corn or flour tortillas. Me and the kids prefer flour tortillas. My wife likes corn, just taste and preference. And then you put this in there, and it's basically, you know, onions, tomatoes, cilantro, jalapenos, and then a bunch of lime juice. And it is so good, and it's great with chips for like a salsa, real refreshing. But it makes these tacos just spectacular. So anyways, I'm gonna turn the Traeger up to 375. I've done some other carne asada videos, and previously what I used to do was I would kind of smoke the meat first at low temperatures and then turn it up and kind of render the fat and crisp it up. But in this case, I'm using my smoke tube, so it's a little bit of a cheat to get the same smoky flavor without as much time. So I'll get the smoke tube going, turn the Traeger up to 375, and then I like to put them on. It's important to know it's a flat meat that varies, so some things are thicker, some are thinner, some pieces are smaller, so they're not going to cook evenly with specific time. So what I do is I put my first layer on for like 8 minutes, and then I flip them, kind of see where they're at, and I might move them around on the grill. My wife likes it more like, I mean, almost kind of like crispy, like more than medium well. Me and the kids like it closer to medium rare, maybe just a little bit above medium rare. And so really that's kind of a taste of preference. I do several different types, so I'll take them off at different times. So I'll have some that are more done, I'll have some that are less done. That way it gives people options for what they want to do, and that's just how I do it. And it'll probably be, I don't know, 3 batches, you know, that I'll do it. So after the first 8 minutes, I'll flip it. Probably another 5 minutes, I'll check it. May take some off, may not. And then after that, it's every 3 to 5 minutes, I'm checking and flipping and messing with it. So that's how we do it, and man, they turn out really, really good. After 8 minutes, I flipped them. After another 5 minutes, these ones were ready and they were just under medium. Alright, so our carne asada is all done, and you know, been taste testing along the way, and it's delicious. Turned out great. As I said, we've got different variations cooked from all the way from kind of medium rare all the way to really well done and kind of crispy, so just depends on what people want. So first thing we'll do is going to just taste test the meat, and then we'll make a quick taco out of it, and then see what it tastes like, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, weird. Oh, sorry.
It's really, really good. You know, just all the seasonings and everything we did to it, it's really tender, really juicy, really flavorful, just delicious. So, from a taco perspective, like I said, we like white flour tortillas, and you can have corn tortillas or whatever. But it's really simple. You just tear it apart, take some chunks, and then tear it into slices, like just make your own taco. Kind of a sloppy deal, no big deal. Put however much you want on there. And then put some pico on there. And I'm going to slice up my grilled jalapenos here in a minute too, because I like that little extra kick. And that's it. So flipping good. Get over this thing. What do you think?
Good.
No? So you like this type of content?
Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video like this one.
Thanks, everybody.
That was weird.
You guys are missing out.
Why don't you be in the videos, honey? Because I have to put on a bra.
Okay, so initially I was going to make a second video of doing the Mexican street tacos with our leftovers, but I figured since they're tied together, I'm just putting this at the very end of the first video. I'll obviously reference that earlier, but we're going to do these a little bit different. Obviously, they were cooked yesterday. We ate them the way we ate them then. We're going to use our same Pico de Gallo today, which is very similar to the ingredients that you'd have on any of the Mexican street tacos. And then we cut up the carne asada into these little chunks like this. We're going to throw some butter in a skillet and then put this in there and kind of fry these up, crisp them up. And then today we're actually going to warm up corn tortillas and go with the corn tortillas. And so, but these are delicious, man. To be honest, the second day is probably my favorite day of the carne asada. It's really good the first day, but the Mexican street tacos are fantastic. So with that, I'll show you the steps so you can see it. That's a way to warm them up the second day, or you could even do it the first day if you wanted to after you cooked it. So, you know, just a delicious way to do Mexican street tacos. Man, so good.